Senator Ron Young from District 3 in Frederick County. Been in public service most of my life. I first got out of high school and I went to work and worked my way through college. Spot welder, short order cook, working at Safeway for a number of years. And when I graduated, I started teaching school. Taught 6.5 years in elementary school. The middle of my third year, I was elected to the Frederick City Board of Aldermen as part of a political group we put together back then to try to change things in Frederick County. It was a dead, dying town and county, and we wanted to try to get things going and moving again. So a couple of us from our group ran for the Board of Aldermen in Frederick City. I won, served 4 years there, then ran for mayor of Frederick City, and served as mayor of Frederick City from 1974 till 1990, concentrating on strengthening the core of the town, creating activities so that people would come in. The downtown was pretty empty and dead, and we brought in restaurants and specialty shops and entertainment and attracted jobs and development and saw the city grow drastically and become, I think, the jewel of Central Maryland, which it still is today. Ran for lieutenant governor in 1978 unsuccessfully, and in 1991 I started doing commercial real estate, but then came to work for the state as Deputy Secretary of the Department of Planning. Governor Glenn Denning moved me over to Deputy Secretary of Natural Resources in 1995, but in late 96 moved me back to planning to be the point person for his Smart Growth Initiative, which I continued to do up till about 2001. Then worked as part-time town manager for Indian Head for 3 years, and came back to Frederick and did real estate consulting, writing, and painting, both of which I've done most of my career. Last year I felt we needed better representation down here and made the decision to run for state senate, and did that. Interesting election with my wife being in office and 2 of my sons on the ballot. Didn't know how acceptable that would be in town, but everybody won, so it worked out well. But in looking at the race and deciding to run for Senate, I actually had offered my support to a couple other people who were seriously considering doing it. Excuse me. And for one reason or another, they all decided not to do it. So I stepped in because I felt that Frederick City needed better representation down here. We weren't getting it. We weren't getting projects back home. We weren't getting response for things that we needed in any form. Our senator was rarely seen except in election year. So I made the decision to run against him, and had a number of things in mind I wanted to do. I'm past president of the Maryland Municipal League. I think towns and cities have been neglected by state government for years, and I thought I could be an advocate for them. More importantly, for back home, as I went door to door for 5 months, I heard 2 major concerns: jobs, the economy, and taxes, and felt I could come down here and hopefully assist in whatever way I could in supporting the governor and legislature and trying to bring the economy back and looking for more efficiency in government. Also, being a former teacher, I'm a strong supporter of education. Maryland's been ranked the #1 state in the country in education for 3 consecutive years, but we've slipped worldwide. So I want to see our education system stay strong and even get stronger. So that's certainly a major goal of mine. So it's been an interesting session so far. Coming in as a freshman, you know you don't have a lot to say, but fortunately for me, from 40 years of coming down here, at least I had a strong background, and I think I've been able to contribute as much as a freshman can in these circumstances. And it's been a terrific experience. The Senate's been great. The President of the Senate's been terrific to deal with. Been very open and supportive, and as has most everyone in the Senate.